Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to give you guys a little update on my import room. This is where I house all the fish that I import. I do all the quarantining in here, treat them for any type of parasites, diseases, fungus, anything they come in with, get them ready to go, get them nice and fat, and so that way I can sell them to you guys at like local fish swaps and on the website, which the website is coming back probably, I will say, in the next 30 days, maybe less than that. I will have the website back live, so you guys go to purchase all the fish and shrimp that I have. But we're gonna go through talk about some of the species of fish that I got, because some stuff came in really well and it's doing really good, and just some stuff that I just probably would never sell because it's just not doing as well. And there's some stuff that I just have to treat and take it through its process and get it ready to go. Like this tank right here. This is a tank full of rummy nose tetras. These guys came in perfectly. I'm talking about perfect. Over the last 3 weeks, they decided they want to start getting ick. So that's sometimes that happens when you are importing fish. They'll come in perfectly fine, and then 2 or 3 weeks later, they'll just break out with ick. So these guys are going through an ick treatment right now. Haven't lost any, thankfully, but they're still going through this ick treatment, and hopefully they come out of it really well. So this is a fish that I won't be selling anytime soon. I will be making sure they're completely healthy before I put them out there into the public. Now, this tank, for example, is this tank full of cardinal tetras. Now, these guys came in perfect, just like the rummy noses came in. These guys came in just as perfect, but they have not contracted any ick, any type of parasites, and I haven't lost any one of these fish since they came in. And you guys know cardinals and neons are like notorious for just dying on you. So we got a nice, beautiful tank of cardinals, and I'll be lying if I didn't say I would want to keep all these and put them into like a schooling type of situation, a big old tank, because I just love them. But these guys will be available for sale at the next fish swap, which is actually on April 6th. So if you guys looking for some really high quality cardinal tetras, I will have them. But these guys look amazing in here. Not even gonna lie, look really good. But like I said, sometimes when you import fish, stuff come in great, end up getting diseases or getting sick, I should say, and then some stuff come in perfect, they do well, and you never have any problem. Another tank that's doing really well is this tank right here of these emperor tetras. These guys came in really, really healthy, and I have not lost any of these guys. I have not had to treat them for any type of bacteria, fungal diseases, anything of that nature. They've been eating really well, and as you can see, they look really well. It's too just a beautiful fish. I've been wanting to like keep this fish in like a school or a big schooling setting for a very long time. Just never got around to it. So I plan on keeping a bunch of these. I plan on keeping some rummy noses, and I plan on keeping some cardinal tetras for myself as well. But I'm definitely going to keep a nice school of these, so that way I can have them in a tank. I have a perfect idea that I'm actually working on a video for that. But it's going to be really cool to see probably about, I don't know, 25 of these swimming together in a tank. I think that really looked really good. But these guys are ready to go. So they'll be available at the swap, or if anybody local want to purchase them, I have a really good deal on them. But they came in amazing. Look at all of them in there. Love it. Now this is another tank right here that I would say is a bad tank. This is all the fish that are either dealing with some type of bacteria infection, some type of ick, or something along that nature. So they all in here going through a crazy treatment. There's clown loaches in here. There's high fin platies. There's also some blue eye rainbows in here that I'm currently trying to bring back as well. So this is a tank of fish that I probably will never sell. I'm just going to get these fish healthy, and I'm going to keep all these for myself. I won't allow anybody to have these fish because they just weren't doing the best and haven't done the best since I had them. But they're still living and thriving and eating. It's just they dealing with a little bit of bacterial, a little bit of ick. So we're still treating all that to get them perfectly healthy. But these guys are most likely be my personal keepsakes right here. Now, I want to dive into some of the shrimp because I have some really cool shrimp in here. And I want to give a shout out to all the people that's been purchasing shrimp from me in the last week or so. I've sold so many shrimp, and I will have a bunch of at the swap as well. But this tank, we have some orange fires in here. And as you can see, these guys looking good. Looking amazing. And there's so many in here, y'all. So many. Just shrimp everywhere. Anywhere you look, It's just orange shrimp everywhere. I have become a big fan of shrimp because I don't know, I just like them. They sell really well. They're really easy to keep. Well, at least the supplier that I get these from, they're really good quality. So I think I'm going to really um, go full deep in with shrimp. I do want to redo these tanks because they're not necessarily set up for shrimp. They work perfectly fine, and I kind of set these tanks up in a way like this with driftwood, rock, leaves, different things like that. Because when these fish come in imported from different countries, you never know how the water is. So I want to make sure the water is perfect for these guys. I have not lost any shrimp that I have brought into this fish room. So if you guys are keeping any of my shrimp, I will say keep it as natural as possible. Give them a lot of stuff to clean on. But I am going to change this up a little bit because I want to do just like a nice little frying sand in these tanks, kind of like how this tank is over here with these blue dream shrimp. I mean, it's a nice little, fair little amount of sand, and that's kind of how I want to do all the tanks. But these blue dreams are doing well. I haven't sold any more of these. This is kind of like my breeding tank now, and I have a bunch of little babies. I just noticed some earlier before I started recording. There's a bunch of fry in here, so this is kind of like my uh, breeding tank right now. And then I'm just gonna keep this line going. I've sold probably like I don't know 200-300 of these guys, so this is the ones that I'm keeping for myself to like breed to keep the line going, so that way I don't have to like import these fish in or these shrimp in anymore, and I can keep a nice little line of blue dreams. So that's what's going on in there. But yeah, so that's why I want to do different with these because you can see these tanks have a lot of like thicker substrate. I'm not really a fan of that no more because it's kind of hard to catch the shrimp out of there when it's time. But this tank, I have some orange realies in here. These guys came in really well, and I was looking in this tank yesterday after I fed. There are at least, and I just don't quote me on this, but there's at least 400 or 500 babies. The good thing about these fish when I import them, they come in really healthy, but they also come in bared. A lot of females bare. You can see a little bare female right there, actually. But they come in bared, and after about 3 or 4 weeks of me keeping them, they start having babies in here. So now I got so many of these really. I can see them like little specks. You guys probably can't see them on camera, but I can see them everywhere. There's babies everywhere. They're like microscopic, all over the rocks, everything. But these orange realies came in really well. I'm really liking these guys. A lot of people have been purchasing these and really excited about them as well. But as you can see, really good quality shrimp. Really good quality. Just beautiful. Loving them. Now these down here are probably like my most underrated shrimp that I got right now. And they might be a little hard to see. This tank doesn't have the best lighting. But these are some blue pearls. And it's really hard to see. There you can see on these guys. Zoom in on them. Yeah, but these guys are called blue pearls. They're like a turquoise blue, kind of translucent in a way. I love them. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I would have put them on a black substrate, so that way you can see them a lot better. Um, but as you can see, they're nice in like a translucent type of blue. Very different. I like them a lot. Oh, that's a nice shot of a bunch of them right here. So I'll be having these at the swap as well. I haven't sold any of these. I really haven't been promoting them because when I first brought them in, they was kind of like on the shy side. It wasn't very active. Now they're starting to get very active in the tank now. So I think they've sold in really well. So I will start promoting these and selling these locally. And then, like I said, I'll just have a bunch at the swap. But I think they will look really good on like a black substrate or something like that. But really pretty shrimp. Some more right here. You can see how that blue contrast is with that leaf right there. Really cool little shrimp though. Not even gonna lie. Over here, these have been a really good seller for me. The yellow fires, that's what they was called, or yellow diamondbacks, whatever people call them. But these are just some yellow shrimp, and these came in really well. They've been doing really good for me as well. I've sold quite a bit of these already, but I will be having some of these at the swap on the 6th as well. And I do have another shipment of these coming in because a lot of people like the yellows, the reds, the blues. It's kind of like the more common things. Even the oranges and the orange realies have been popular as well. So I've just been trying to find out what people enjoy, what's popular, so that way I can provide good quality of that species, or that color I should say. But these yellows look really good, really good. They came in amazing, came in really well. Now over here, this tank, I haven't even promoted these guys. They came in as black Reallys, but they're not the best quality, I would say. I would give them a very low grade of quality. You can see there's a couple of them that look good in there, but it's not a consistency far as the quality of them. So I haven't really thought about selling these. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'll probably just sell them as like a mud type of shrimp, because I mean, for somebody who wants to like spend the time breeding them and making the line true, you can probably get something really good out of here. But for me, just trying to sell stuff wholesale, I'm not really into that. So, but they look good though. It might be some type of person that's interested in them. We'll see. We will definitely see. Now this tank is probably like my favorite tank down here. This is not a tank that I import fish in. This is like my Growout tank for some dumble ear guppies. I have plecos in here, and there's probably like another 300 shrimp in here of all like a wild type of shrimp that I have. And there's a bunch of like baby red cherry shrimp. I can see like one little cherry shrimp right there. And you can see like the clear shrimps. They're looking good though. So yeah, this is like, I don't know, I love this tank because these guppies was born in here about a month ago or so, and they starting to really put on some color. So I really got a nice line of these guys. I'm happy about that. There's also some baby plecos in here that's been growing up, and you can look, you can even see a little shrimp right there just swimming away. There's just so many shrimp in here. So this is a very, very active tank. Really, I really like it. I ain't gonna lie, I love it. I just come down here and look at this tank. There's just so much activity everywhere you look. It's just shrimp, plecos, guppies. I love it. So that's a little grow out tank. There's even more up here too. More little guppies up here. But yeah, I'm really excited about that line. Can't wait to grow them out a little bit more and provide them. They homegrown. But yeah, that's going up in that tank. This tank, very cool shrimp. These are called black chocos. Now, I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but they're like jet black, pure jet black. You can see them all back there, pure jet black. Have sold a few of them so far. Very, very interesting shrimp. I think they would look great on like a white sand or like a blue gravel or something. I think they would just pop. But they're called black chocos. They're jet black, and they're just this random baby fish growing up in here. I have no clue what kind of fish that is or how it got in there, but he's been growing up in there with the shrimp eating all the little leftover food. And we got snails. That's because I feed these tanks like crazy, so we get little snails in there every now and then. Not worried about it. Yeah, but these are called black chocos. Very cool shrimp, jet black, beautiful little shrimp. I like them. Not even gonna lie. Now these are called blue velvets. They're kind of like the blue dreams, but they're a lot lighter, more of like a royal blue. As you can see if I can get a good shot. They're more like a royal blue, not as dark as the blue dreams. There are some dark ones in this little colony that I have, but they're majority of a lighter blue, um, compared to like the blue dreams that are more like a darker, deep navy blue. These guys are more of a brighter blue, which hence the name blue velvet. So I have quite a few of these guys. Yeah, I haven't even sold. I think I maybe sold 20 of them, maybe. I have probably another 300 of these guys in here. So these will be available at the swap as well, for the best price. You know, I try to sell my shrimp for very cheap online. I will have to charge a little bit more once these guys are on the website. I have to charge maybe like $1 more per shrimp. But locally or like at swaps, I will be selling these at a wholesale price. It's just when you are shipping and selling fish online, you have to cover costs, which is like shipping material and different things of that nature. So I can't just give them away for dirt cheap at online, but I will be able to give them away dirt cheap at swaps or locally or wherever the case may be. To like fish stores as well, because now we are selling to fish stores to provide them with good quality fish as well. So things are moving in the right direction, I will say. Now this tank, probably my favorite. And it doesn't look like this many in here, but there's at least 300 Bloody Mary shrimp in here. Just bloody. Just shrimp everywhere. Anywhere you look, you will see a Bloody Mary shrimp. I mean, I just actually put in probably like 20 baby plecos in here yesterday too. So you see plecos all over the glass, everywhere, shrimp everywhere. So about 20 plecos in here, and I put them in here so they can grow out and help kind of like clean up some of this detritus in here. Because I don't do, after learning my lesson, I don't do big water changes with these shrimp tanks. I kind of keep them dirty in a way. Like I kind of keep the shrimp tanks dirty. So um, it doesn't look the best on camera, but the shrimp are thriving, as you can see. Bloody Mary, I love them. These are like the best. So I think I got like two big bags of these guys coming in here the next week again because these are kind of like the #1 seller. And I was gonna try like cherry shrimp and the different type of red cherries, but I think I just like the Bloody Mary. You get that deep, deep red in them, um, and they don't kind of fade away, and they fry come out deep red as well. So it's a really good line. So I think I'm gonna just specialize in the Bloody Marys. I think they are the best when it comes to the red shrimp, in my opinion, though, personally. Let's see over here. We got the red Rillies, which these guys have turned into my favorites. Look at all those. Let me see if you guys see. Look at all those baby shrimp all over that filter back there. Which the filter has turned off. There's no air. I got to figure out what happened there. Things are always happening. You can see all those baby shrimp back there all over there. So these guys have bred in here. Sold quite a bit of them, and they just now they're just kind of just breeding and transitioning into my water 100%. So got tons of. I mean, literally, look. There's just baby shrimp everywhere. At least 500, minimum 500 baby shrimp in here. Like even all back there on the glass, I'm all baby shrimp. There's just so many females in here. We can see there's even another bear female right there that they have all just gave so much birth to. Look at another little shrimp right here in front of us. But yeah, these are really cool shrimp. So I'm gonna breed these guys so that way we don't have to bring them in no more, and then we can continue to try to make this line better. That's my goal with all the shrimp is to make the lines better, make them more truer, so that way I can provide even more high quality and homegrown stuff as well. I don't have to necessarily import everything for these cardinals. I love them. Love them, love them, love them. This tank, they were sold to me as green jades, but they did not come in as green jades. But they're like I mean, they look green, don't get me wrong. There's some that are greener than others, but they're more like a wild looking type of shrimp. In my opinion, it's kind of hard to see this tank glass. It's just full of algae, but not really a fan of them. Probably won't sell them. Probably just keep them or give them away and sell them as like an algae eating shrimp or something like that. But I won't be doing too much of those. They didn't really come in as green as I would like. But maybe who knows? They might have the genes. We'll see. Rummy nose is looking good. Now over here to the last tank that we got in here. These are some blue diamond Rillies. Now, the blue diamonds are black heads, blue bodies. You can kind of see, let's see what I'm talking about. There we go. So these guys are black head, blue body, kind of like a black tail. And they look really good. They kind of resemble like a blue dream, but more of a, you can see a better shot of them right there. There you go. But they're really cool little shrimp as well. Yeah, really dark looking. So got quite a few of these guys. They will be for sale at the swap as well. So guys, let me know if you're interested in those. And then we got this 120 gallon that I have not done nothing with yet. I need to figure out what to do with this 120 gallon. I don't know if I want to turn it into like my plants, because I am going to start selling plants as well. I don't know if I want to turn it to a spot where I just got all my plants housed. I need to put a light on the tank. Right now, I just got filtration running on it. But I don't know exactly what I'm going to do here just yet. But that's kind of the gist of what's going on back here. I got this tank I reset. I had some fish in here that didn't do well. So I had to reset that tank, and then I got another tank I had to reset as well. And then I need to get another tank to run right here, so that we can add another tank to this room. Then maybe I might end up putting some tanks down at the bottom, but right now it's kind of like storage for all my crap and different tools and different things I need: gravel, airline tube, and just all the stuff you need to run a fish room. So who knows what we might do, but just a little quick update on this room. I have another cool video coming for you guys. We're gonna be moving some fish to some bigger tanks. I got a bunch of bigger tanks that I've been working on, some nice scapes, beautiful fish. So make sure you guys stay tuned. If you want to purchase anything you see in this video and you're local to the Quad City area and you don't want to wait to the fish swap, reach out to me on Facebook, on Instagram, comment on this video, send me an email. All the information is out there, and we'll make that happen. If not, I will have a bunch of this stuff available at the Quad City Fish Swap April 6th, I believe, and we'll just probably have just a bunch of shrimp, mainly shrimp plants, and a few of these Tetra species. Probably not the rummy noses though, because they still going through quarantine. But I will have the cardinals and all the other shrimp that you guys seen in this video. So that is it. I'm out of here. I appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I'm out of here.